Howdy, folks. It's Van Kraken here. I guess I should actually boot up my game completely before I start the stream next time. What do you think? Hey, glad to see some familiar faces in chat. I'm just waiting for this to boot up real quick. I will say, if you're new to chat, I am Van Kraken. I am a 4-year World of Warships streamer. Well, player, not streamer. 4 months, maybe, getting close. But relatively long time player on PC and World of Warships Legends alpha tester. And I do not have the Duke of York yet, Obi. That's kind of a longer story. Not on this platform, I do on PC. But just really quickly, it's been a long and tiring day if you've been here in the US, so I'm not going to make this any kind of political statement, but just a little bit of a PSA. Today is hopefully going to be the end of the day, clearing out ahead of some kind of heavy events here in the US. I just don't want to talk about the politics of what happened today, but I do want to talk about why I'm streaming really quickly. And I was out of the PC game for a while, playing Legends really hard for the last year because of some CV stuff and just playing some other games too. And I hadn't watched Twitch much at all in the last probably 5 or 6 months prior to 3 or 4 months ago when I got all this started. I honestly didn't even know people were streaming World of Warships, to be honest. It was kind of odd to come in and see that happening to the depth it was and how many people were, on stream for World of Warships PC. It's not a ton for Legends, I get it. It is growing, and I hope to help that happen. But one of the coolest things was just watching, as an older person who's been an early technology adopter my whole life. Believe it or not, my first device was a Palm Pilot long before smartphones. You had to plug it into your desktop computer to update it, which was probably a Mac back then. So I'm an early adopter of tech. I love the internet and what it has to offer, but I also have watched, the dark side of social media and been involved in, being one of the first people to be on that, honestly, and seeing how that can divide people and how misinformation can spread and how it can make people really suspicious of one another with only their own ideas and not the ideas of others. So I just want to say that, the neatest thing about coming back into Twitch and seeing the World of Warships community was how these communities, no matter what streamer I was watching, had so little trollage, a lot less even than playing World of Tanks a few years ago, honestly, on PC, which was majorly salt. And just to see all these cool communities of people, and it didn't matter which streamer it was, Zone MG or Notzer obviously has been around forever. I'm seeing Froggy and Cerberus and some of the other folks doing Legend streaming and cool communities around both the PC and the Legends game, which I really, really like, which is why I threw my hat in the ring doing this. And I've been really heartened by meeting a lot of you guys and getting to interact with you and having a great time playing this game and just getting to know people for who they are through common interests. And, it's a good thing. We say, don't bring politics here. Don't bring your religion. Don't bring the stuff that's divisive. Let's just connect on stuff that we can all agree that we love together and get to know one another as people and realize that there's a lot more that we have in common than what divides us. So anyway, it's been fun doing this. I'm going to continue doing this. I just want people to know I'm not taking this as a frivolous. It's just any other day. And just coming and playing games and kind of blowing stuff off. So older guy, been around the bush a few times. So anyway, I'm just here to have some fun with some people who are here tonight and to play this game that I really like with a lot of you in this community that I've gotten to know a lot better over the last couple months and really appreciate you spending some time here with me. And I hope this grows over time and we can keep having this kind of fun together, camaraderie. And again, it's the more we have in common with one another and realize that we're all the same tribe. We're not just a bunch of disparate people in this country. I think, and some of you are Canadians, and I love you Canadians too. And you other Europeans. I've been watching this guy, Chaos Machine, GR from Greece, has been one of the most fun things for me over the last couple months, getting to know him a little bit as a person, having a discourse with him. This game is not just bringing people together in the United States, North America. It brings people together all across the world. And as a 50-year-old plus guy who's been around the bush again a few times, it's really neat to see that there's promise in what the internet can do for us as a people, and not just divisiveness. So anyway, with that said, I appreciate everyone who is here. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words. Again, I'm not going to delve into political commentary of any kind. Just want to say I appreciate the aspect of why we're all here together playing this game, and don't take your guys' presence here for granted. I really, really appreciate it. Is something that I wanted to start off by saying. So anywho, so let's catch up here. Duke of York. So Obi, Duke of York, I have on PC. And it's pretty funny because it was a campaign a couple years ago that was a long grind to get the Duke of York. And then you had to play the Duke of York for like a week and a half straight to get the ice camos, sound familiar, for Duke of York and for Scharnhorst. So it's interesting that people were super disappointed in the Duke of York on PC. And Space said it was, a gimped King George V. So it does have sonar, right? It has sonar 1, it has I don't know what is my stream showing, or am I on the wrong channel? I'm probably showing a video on my channel. But anyway, it does have a sonar 1 to it, so it's got a trick that, the KGV doesn't have, but in a lot of soft stat ways, I think it's probably just not as good as the KGV. So that's something that I started to see in one of the discussion boards today and yesterday, that people are really upset they spent money on Duke of York. So I didn't buy it specifically because I was a little worried and wanted to see what it was about before I bought it. So yeah, Cleve, they removed PogChamp. I mean, I did see that. And Monk, I see your torpedo troll. You're a Yahagi troll is what you are, with its stout armor and 10-kilometer torpedoes at tier 4. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate to see what happened with, removing icons like that again, stuff that just we're seemingly so getting focused in this country on stuff that divides us rather than trying to find commonalities, common ground, and work through issues together. There's a lot of people who need help in the country. There's a lot of people who need access to good jobs, healthcare, stuff that needs to get fixed, infrastructure. So hopefully we can all find a way to move forward and do this together. Monk, I look 24. Yeah, add 30 and add 28. I'm actually 52, born in the summer of 69. Some of you are Canadian that follow this channel, so that's a Bryan Adams song that I can appreciate. Pan-European line could come. I would agree that can probably come soon. Ohio, God, again, that guy, Chaos Machine from Greece that I watch, he plays Ohio incessantly and ranked on PC, and that ship looks freaking amazing. I mean, if you took a Montana and slightly dumbed down the guns a little bit and gave it, 11-kilometer secondaries, yeah, I want one. So that looks like an amazing ship. Key is a Amagi hull, and it is similar to Amagi guns with torps. I've seen some people bashing it. But again, you have to take the bashing of a ship when it first comes out kind of with a grain of salt, because you don't know if people are, really that skilled in playing that ship or that line. If they played all the way the Amagi, if they have and they play the Amagi well, then they're probably going to play the Key well, right? But if you've never played a Japanese line and you jump in and try to play the Key and you give away your side armor, you're effed, just like with any other Japanese battleship. So, yeah. Bring people together to fight in the ocean. I'm all for that. And hey, Archer, good to see you as well. Yeah, I've always been accused of looking young. My wife has been the same, so we've kind of always surprised people. And being immature doesn't help either. So, when you act less in your age, it's easy to be mistaken as well, I think. So, anywho, tonight, we get to repeat our renown from yesterday. So I got through 3 missions. So I think I collected 225 bonus renown, which I was stoked about. So I am working on the Italy cruisers, Obi, as well. They're not my favorite line, to be honest. And it's funny, on PC today, I was playing through all my snowflakes on my tier 10s and getting Santa crates. I hadn't gotten jack, and I've opened a ton of Santa crates that were free crates, albeit Cleve knows this. Cleve pulled 2 ships out of free crates. I finally pulled a ship out of a crate, and it was the Duca d'Aosta, which is the tier 6 Italian cruiser, which I have on one of my other accounts. I have it on my other NA account, and I actually got it in a Santa crate there, I think, last year, so that I paid for. And it's not a bad ship, so that's a ship that I hope they bring over, because it has HE, and that makes it unique on PC. Every other Italian ship except for a higher level premium has SAP, the semi-armor piercing rounds, which I don't think are as good as HE when you're a cruiser player like me, but anywho, it's very situational. Doesn't work very well against higher tier battleships. So I am working on that line. I just am not a huge fan of it yet. We'll see as I get higher up and see if it's better. Not many guns, long reload. You do have the maneuverability and the speed, but you need to be able to shoot stuff, right? Cleve, the SARS regime that is Twitch, powerful call for a communist revolution. The average avenge poggers, man. What they said was they're going to have a community contest to have new representations of the poggers theme. So maybe you should throw your hat in the ring, man. Message Twitch, I guess, or just message Jeff Bezos directly, because I'm sure he's going to be the one who organizes taking over all the Twitch icons too. Maybe it will be a Jeff Bezos icon, right? Maybe that would be better. Obi just got the Baltimore. Baltimore rocks. That is a great ship. Mine's not upgraded yet. I didn't get the Azure Lane one either, but really, really like the Baltimore. I busted my butt to get to the Des Moines on PC recently. I can't say I played the Des Moines well yet, but you can see the power in the pinnacle of that line. So if they bring like Des Moines over as a legendary, that would be insane. And they brought Worcester over, so that would be really cool. Yeah, and Cleve, I said, is situational, right? Totally agree with you. SAP destroys destroyers, and it really wrecks thin-skinned cruisers too. So that's the time SAP really works. What sucks is when you're 2 tiers down and you're playing against Baltimores and you're playing against, higher tier battleships, and you're trying to ping the superstructure, and it's all just bouncing off and breaking. So Obi, last time you played PC was roughly when I started that back then. My account turned 4 years old at Thanksgiving, so I still like it. I like that. Again, Legends has been my respite to get away from all the CV craziness of like the last 12 months of CVs came in, they were way overpowered, then they were gimped, and now they're powerful again against destroyers especially, and certain other ships now when you have ships like FDR. But I've liked that I could jump over to Legends and be a very proficient player very quickly. And this guy Fatal, who's been following the stream, he actually started on PC a couple weeks ago, and I played some games with him on PC the other night, and he did incredibly freaking well in a tier 7 and tier 8 game. And he's really not played any PC, he's just played Legends. So it translates both ways. I was really excited to see how well he did and the good decisions that he made. Playing in like a Florida, which is a new tier 7 premium, against Georgia, and actually surviving quite well and finishing like 3rd on the board in a game when he was down 2 tiers. So AA on War Thunder is great. Yeah, but you said War Thunder sucks though, right? Yeah. I got into Legends because back to my opening comment, I played World of Tanks with a bunch of guys. Hey, there's Fatals, just talking about how well you were doing the other night in the PC games we played together, and saying that you can take your Legends experience and apply it on PC really well, which I was really excited how well you did, man. That was great. I just like seeing more people interested in both games. But I have all these old tanker clan friends from Legends, console tanks. Mercenaries is what it ultimately became, right? Or whatever the hell it is now, whatever crazy Chuck Norris world and Jake Plissken world they're living in now. But it was some of my old Tank Clan friends that got me a code for the Legends Alpha. And all of them were like, this Dell's playing ships. Ships are lame. You know, they made fun of ships for a long time, a bunch of them. And now a bunch of them are playing ships and not playing tanks anymore. So I don't know that I'm ever going to touch my console tanks account again. I've spent a lot of money on that account. And PC, I go occasionally. I didn't go this holiday yet. And this is usually when I go play for a bit because you get really good rewards. But ships are where it's at for me. So it's been really fun. Yeah, it is a time commitment, Monk. You're right. That's the only thing is I have FOMO right now because I'm trying to run missions on 2 PC accounts and then keep up with what's going on here on Big Mamie. So that's why I was stoked last night. I kind of figured out the whole renown thing late in the night. I saw someone like Superman or something posted like getting some free renown, and I had seen the quote earlier in the day on my Discord because it ports over the news from the Legends Discord, and like I just didn't process it until like 7 o'clock last night, and I had stuff going on. I'm like, holy crap, I can go get free renown, but I only had 3 hours to do it. So managed to crank the first 3, which was cool. So made some hay there while the sun shined, and I'm gonna be off like not this weekend, but the following weekend. We're supposed to go up to the mountains and go do a ski weekend. So getting a head start is really cool. You spent the $140, Obi, already? Some of the folks who've watched me play on PC will know that I've been playing my PC Massachusetts, which is new. I just bought it recently. And I love it. The more I play it, the better it's getting. I'll just say that. I'm a better Battleship player on PC than I am on Legends. I don't like how close the spawns are. I'm too proud to back up very often or enough, and I wind up in the middle too quickly. So that's something I need to fix. But Massachusetts is a fun ship. I really like it a lot. I mean, I liked Alabama, so both being South Dakota class, I'm not surprised. But I'm really, really liking Massachusetts, so I'm excited to keep working for it. So if you're going to spend money on something, and I appreciate people who spend money and support the game. Archer was in chat when I were talking about this last night. We have, I don't want to know how much money I've spent on WG games when I add it all up. I'm just proud that I actually support the game and don't just say, hey, I'm free to play guy. Yeah, that's awesome. That's your deal. But I like to pay to keep the lights on, the servers running as well. So I don't mind spending money. Nearly had a range coronary. Oh, rage coronary. What ships do I have on Legends? If you're talking to me, I've bought Boise, because I always want to buy Boise on PC, but I hadn't, and I live in Boise. So I bought Boise, and I bought DeGrasse. I own DeGrasse on every account, except my European account. I haven't bought it there. So it's the third time I bought DeGrasse. And I love that ship. So those are two that I've purchased, and then I've played every campaign except Yahagi, and I did not play the Gremmy, which was like one of the first one out. So, oh, you did get key? Good. If you spent the money on crates, yeah, that's a roll of the dice. I like Japanese battleships. It's always one of the first lines I grind is Japanese. Well, I really like, gosh, there's not a line that I don't like a whole lot, honestly. I don't like German above tier 8 all that much on PC, but I do like the Japanese line. It's kind of soft spot because it's the first line I ground on PC when I started playing. So that and the US line. And I had more luck getting all the way to tier 10 without hating a ship. I had a real tough time with Iowa on PC, so that's why I haven't played up to Iowa on Legends. Like, it's stuck in my head. You were talking about turning off the island collision warning, Archer. Can we do that? Does anyone know in chat? I know we can in PC. Oh god, don't delete Wargaming account. Not mad yet. I don't know if there is a way to turn it off. Oh, collision prevention. Can't you just disable that? I think you can disable that. If you turn it disabled, does it still give you the warning? Do you guys know? I've always just had it on. I guess it's never really completely bothered me too much. And I use this variant. I don't use the standard control system because it's the way the gun lock is arranged on this one, and I like the speed on the left stick. That's the way it was on World of Tanks. And they didn't have this setup originally, so I will say I'm not probably the only one, but I wrote a very detailed post about this back in alpha to get this control scheme put in, and they were awesome about adapting suggestions. So I feel like I have something to do with this control scheme because this was very similar to how my World of Tanks control scheme was set up. So they instituted it for people who are crossing over from the tank side. So yeah, try that, Archer. I know some people hate that. Again, maybe just I've always been used to it, so it hasn't bugged me a whole ton. Whoops. I think I have one. Let's see. Oh, that's legendary. Sorry. Gotta wake up my brain. Ship size. Okay, I want to play one quick co-op game. Just to get this win out of the way. Chat while we're doing it. Can play it half asleep. What do we want to do? Let's just do like Königsberg. Plug and play ship. Well, we're in AI. Okay. So yeah, I've always kind of left that collision control or avoidance left on. So Fatal, it's funny, man, you say you like the German line. So the German line did not exist when I started playing PC. It was only IJN, Imperial Japanese Navy, and US Navy. So I'd probably been playing 2 or 3 months when the Germans came in. So I had already kind of fully committed to the Japanese and American battleship lines, and it was working on the cruisers, but not doing that great. I didn't want to put my hand back on the hot stove after getting just slaughtered in Omaha and Cleveland back to back at tier 5 and tier 6. So I did start the German battleship line right when it came out, and I've always liked that line a lot. I love it through Bismarck. Though I haven't played Bismarck a lot lately, heard it's kind of been power crept. But I really do not like the Frederick de Grosse, the tier 9. I feel like you make this jump to tier 9 and you have pretty much the same armor scheme as the Bismarck, and you're expected to survive with it with pretty gimped main batteries against tier 9 ships. And it just, some people love it, and it's still a secondary beast if you want to play it that way, but it's just, I don't think it scales all that well to tier 9. Now I just recently got the Grosser Kurfürst on PC. Just haven't had a ton of time to play her yet, so I'll withhold my judgment. But I had to put a captain back on the GK, or sorry, the FDG today to play it in co-op to get my free steel off it. And I was like, man, I know why I didn't put a captain immediately back on this ship, because I don't have a captain for it. I have to retrain one. Like, I did not enjoy it at all. Why am I going around the outside? I'm thinking it's actual real player game. Let's see. Know that the funny Shimikaze is tier 2. Really? On War Thunder, it's a tier 2. That's crazy. Dog looks really concerned too. Many naughty words have been said in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, my dog doesn't judge me, so unlike people. Cleve wonders why like my bot is hyperactive on here. It's like if I let my normal language level fly, it would be a very slippery slope in my channel. So It would be bad. I try to behave here like I behave at work. So, here is Superman. What's up, brother? Thank you for the host. Obi, so my story with the NFL is I grew up in Los Angeles and my family was huge Dodgers, Lakers, and Los Angeles Rams fans. In fact, my aunt worked for the Los Angeles Lakers for 38 years. 28 years. No, 30. Over 30 years. She was most recently Mitch Kupchak's secretary before he got let go. And she had been Jerry West's secretary. So we have kind of a LA sports in the family thing. So when the Rams left Los Angeles to go to St. Louis, it was a very wounding experience for me NFL-wise, and honestly it was like impossible for me to feel good about just immediately adopting another team. So I wound up really just kind of keeping track of the NFL but not really being invested in it like I used to be. And I'll be honest with you, kind of what got me re-interested in the NFL was fantasy football. And the cool thing about that is obviously you keep track of lots of teams because you're playing all your fantasy players. So, and then it's interesting, Boise State here has a huge connection to the Dallas Cowboys. There's a bunch of players that have gone on and are still like starting for the Cowboys. And the quarterback I got to watch here play at Boise State and go 50-3 in his career was Kellen Moore, who's the offensive coordinator for Cowboys right now. And yeah, Dak Prescott got hurt, so it kind of screwed the whole season. But I think the Cowboys have more yards than any other team in the NFL in the last 2 years since Kellen took over as OC. And he's just a quality guy. So I've been watching the Cowboys a lot more than anything, which honestly, I hated the Cowboys growing up. I hated the whole Jerry Jones, we're America's team shtick. But it's like this haven for all these players I've watched at Boise State. So
the ship is on fire.
It's been very interesting watching the NFL from that perspective, but haven't been keeping up with it as much this year, just with all the crazy, COVID stuff going on. Just, Tom Brady saga and stuff like that, yes. But Idaho is kind of we don't have any professional sports teams. We had a triple A, what's lower? Double A baseball team, or maybe single A, that was connected to a couple teams, most recently the Colorado Rockies. And our stadium here is so crap that they finally just said, if you guys are not going to get your crap together and build a decent stadium, we're out. And they left. And so you got different groups trying to propose building a new stadium. It's a great city, and the state has a lot to offer, but, no one wants a stadium in their backyard. But what they put in is a small mixed-use kind of, shopping / stadium type thing, which I've been to some awesome ones in other cities, semi-pro stadiums that would house not just a baseball team, but it would also house a pro soccer team in the USL. The second tier has committed to come here if we build a stadium. So I'm hoping we can get the momentum to do that, and then maybe we'll get some pro sports rolling here, other than there's a semi-pro hockey team. Well, there's a pro hockey team, low-level team, that's connected to the NHL, and that's the only team here that really has support right now, which is kind of a bummer. That's my favorite fantasy team. Was able to win my league this year for the first time. Whoa, even with Zeke going down. That's the thing with me in fantasy football, why I've stopped playing so much, was because my quarterbacks would just constantly get hurt. I'd spend so much time on the waiver wire. Oh my gosh. I'm a perfectionist, so I hate when stuff on my stream doesn't work, or I mute my mic and I forget. Cleve thankfully reminds me, among other people. I have some new tricks, some memory things to make sure I don't forget to turn on my mic and stuff. But fantasy football, oh my God, I could grind hours just trolling the waiver wire, especially in leagues with unlimited, waiver actions where there was no cap. I'd be churning my roster like crazy to make up for the fact that some of my key players would get hurt early on. So I spent tons of effort, had really good teams that just cratered at the end a couple seasons because of injuries. So I kind of got out of playing it because of that. But yeah, I mean, there's no pro sport that I don't like and that I haven't followed at some point. So California, we could play California. Let me hold on one second. It's ship XP. Okay. California's a fun ship. She's slow. Slow as all get out. And we want to get the right boosters on her, so we don't need a commander booster. But we need a triple ship booster. And I'm leaving all my credit boosters on. Gotten up to 71 million credits. Yes! I had less than 40. So building my balance back up. We'll play with California first. It's not something that I dislike playing. I like, I'm a cruiser guy mainly. My journey on PC was, again, trying to play cruisers because I liked medium tanks in World of Tanks. That was my favorite. So I thought, oh, well, cruisers are kind of like medium tanks. And then I got slaughtered, once I got to tier 5 on PC ships. So I changed over to play battleships just to give me more time to think through things. And that helped a lot, slowed the game down. So I played a ton of battleships and then started working my way back into cruisers. And now cruisers are the thing that I really want to play almost all the time if I had my choice, though I'm getting converted to Massachusetts and a few ships. I love Scharnhorst. That's a great ship. And there's other battleships I like, but my thing is I'm trying to learn destroyers. I'm trying to put the time in there to become, basically literate across all the classes. And I can be good in destroyers, and I can be an absolute, complete 100% potato. Sure, Archer, I'll do that. Let's do that after this game. If there's anyone else that wants to jump in on Xbox, can definitely do that. Superman, you went 12-1. Dude. Hey, the Highlander, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's not my livelihood. This game is really one of the things I'm passionate about. It's why I've played, tanks and ships for so damn long and invested so many hours in these games. So hanging out with other people who enjoy these games as much as I do is really, really, really fun for me. It's been the case all the way back to World of Tanks, carrying through to ships. So I appreciate you joining the stream and following, and hopefully we'll entertain you, hopefully learn some stuff if you haven't played for a long time. I'm not the world's greatest Unicum player, I'm not going to say that, but I'm pretty knowledgeable about most topics in the game. I've read up about it a lot, I research it a lot, and I really, really enjoy playing. And there's no stupid questions here in this channel. It's completely constructive. I do get upset when people do a completely goofy thing sometimes, but it's not personal with people for me on this game. It is a game. So, and we should all have fun playing games, though I play to win. I 100% play to win, but I'm getting old enough where even when someone on your team, they're Yahagi, they run into an island right in front of you, kind of say, hey, that's a new player. Yeah, they're doing crazy, dumb stuff, but hopefully that's someone who bought a premium ship and is having fun and keeping the server loaded with quick wait times and helping to support the game. So, hey, thank you for joining.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh, no problem, Moby. Yeah, we'll be here when you're playing again. Sharn is great. Yeah, I know Fatal and I have an appreciation for Scharnhorst. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if they added a 4-people division. I'll admit, though, they only go 3-people divs on PC. I'd be a little surprised if they did 4, especially given that the teams are smaller than PC. Okay, Podvoisky wants me to come up that gap, obviously. Yahagi's probably torping us too, so we're going to steer towards the direction of where the Yahagi is coming from, so we can be bow into any torpedoes, unless those were his that came by us right at the beginning. Could have been. And you're seeing a lot of people just drive around broadside in Yahagi right now. I'm just having... They're very skinny. Skinny profile. Not adding 4-person divs. Yeah, I'd be surprised. So super, that's awesome. You guys went 12-1. The only season I've honestly played ranked, I think I won like... Oh my gosh, he ran to an island again. So he's driving around in binocular view, in scoped in view, most likely, which is not good karma. Gotta get out. Like it's almost frantic watching me and some other streamers play. If you notice, I'm always jumping out. I'm always in zoomed out view. Oh, see? I'm always in zoomed out view for that reason, because there's the pod. Though my guns are turned this side, so let's deal with the Yahagi first. Stay bow into the battleship, and let's steer to our left so we try not to get in the range of the pod's torpedoes, which are 4 kilometers. So gotta keep track of multiple things, and hopefully I can hit a shot. Dispersion has not been... Look at that. Okay, finally.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
And you get free goofy sound effects on this stream. There's no extra charge for goofy sound effects, dad jokes, all that kind of stuff. Oh, hey Highlander, so 7-year World of Console tank vet. So I know we have probably crossed paths in the past then, sir. I was a very passionate World of Tanks console player for a long time. I used to spend a lot of time on the forum. Okay, Yahagi got me with some torpedoes. I was kind of caught sleeping there. So totally appreciate that dedication. Yeah, I haven't been playing actively for a while, but I've been watching. You know, and then as I see the last few updates between Hot Wheels and Rambo and Jake Plissken, and I'm like, really? It didn't need that stuff. It did not need that stuff. I enjoyed the game for the World War II tanks and the history of it. I didn't, honestly, where it all went downhill for me, I did not enjoy the mercenary, like the Banana Buster and all that crap. I'm like, what is this? It's like a, you know, Frankenstein garage sale tanks. If I wanted to play that kind of stuff, I actually had started playing some Armored Warfare that had, you know, more current tanks, and I know they added wheeled vehicles and stuff, but I played a lot of tanks for a long time. I took it seriously. I started playing PC too. I was actually a pretty good player. The other thing that killed tanks for me was XVM on PC, where everyone had you color-coded, and I did it too for a while, so that your team rosters, people knew your stats, and stat shamed the hell out of everyone in chat.
Main turret critically damaged.
So we are down to the last of the couple of the Mohicans here. We had a team melt. That's why I turned left. I did spot that DD. But anyway, yeah, I put a lot of time in on tanks, so we have some good commonality there. And honestly, if you give this game a chance, it moves a little slower than tanks when you first start playing it. Like 30-second reload, that sounds like, you know, KV2 on steroids. But you'll find out that it's a very contemplative game. It's the best elements of tanks in my mind from the tactics and strategy standpoint, and it's just even more fun. It's not can I pen the cupola or the machine gun slot that I memorized is the weak spot. Oh, and I know to load gold because that's the only way I'm gonna pen. Okay. We got multiple problems here, obviously. But there's all the fun statistics and knowledge and high skill ceiling and stuff on this game that there is on tanks. So, but in my mind, it's even better. So, welcome to the stream, sir. We are pissing this destroyer off. Detonating the alpha warheads in T-minus 90 seconds. All personnel are advised to board the redacted or nearest redacted immediately. Cleave Kremlin. So Superman, cruisers are surviving well. Maybe I should jump in. But my thing is I have to spend almost all my time right now grinding for Big Mamie, or I'm not going to make it. Does ranked count?
Torpedoes, direct front.
Okay, maybe you're going to get me like the 5th time, dude. Not yet.
Below the waterline. Flooding quickly.
Hello, Emerald. Seems like my dispersion is pretty high. I thought it was a little better in California. Well, we probably did pretty well as far as the team was concerned. So let me catch up on this. Yeah, finished all those seasons. Nothing to do now. It's dropped $150 on Warships. Got a Massachusetts and a few other premiums. If you're going to get a higher tier ship to start, something relatively tanky like Massachusetts, and that has secondaries and main guns, so there's more aspects to it as to how you can play it. You can play it standoff. You don't have to go right in immediately and use the secondaries. You can be effective at 10 to 15 kilometers. And then once you have a gap to go into and exploit, you can get in there and then really use the secondaries too. I only have it on PC so far, and I've only played probably 40 games in her, but I have like a 70% win rate, and every game is approaching like 100,000 damage or more on PC, which for me is high in tier 8. So really loving that ship, so that's a good purchase. Oh, don't shoot cruisers. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cleve, because the overpenning. That's what you're getting at. Yeah, California has the heavy shells and pretty high shell velocity, so I was overpenning. Citadels are relatively small on a Yahagi, and even an Emerald when you have fewer shells. Easier to wreck playing another cruiser. I'm kind of finishing first on a team that didn't do all that well. So I think did we get a mismatch div? There was a tier 3 in that game. Okay, let me get you an invite, Archer. Where are you? I don't see you, sir. You're blanked out. Yeah, see, that's my problem, Super, with ranks. It doesn't count. Yeah, I might, but I have to go. Well, I don't have to. We're going to the mountains, not this weekend, but the following weekend. So I'm not going to get to play my normal Friday, Saturday, because I don't think the internet is so dodgy at our cabin that I just don't usually play ships because it disconnects all the time. So I'm probably going to miss out on a few days. So I have to get ahead to basically absorb that weekend. Yeah, Highlander, the learning curve is going to be steep. It's different. It took me, I'll be honest with you, when I jumped to PC ships, I think it took me 500 games to get over a 50% win rate, because I think I had to unlearn some of the things I had learned in tanks that worked against me in the beginning. But once it clicked, it really clicked, and it was kind of all up from there. That main account, it's got like a 55-56% win rate solo after fixing a lot of the early damage of the first 500 to 1,000 games. And then like when I started my second PC account, I think I'm like 59 or 60%. And then I've been around 61% win rate solo in Legends. So it gets better. So don't let your first, couple hundred games grade your experience. Especially lower tiers are not the same as mid tiers and high tiers. I like the mid tiers the best. Like on PC, it translates to tier 6 to 9 probably. On this game, I really like tier 5 and 6 a lot. Tier 7 and Legendary need more population with a broader population of ships, especially in Legendary. The matchmaking is goofy right now. I always seem to wind up with one less destroyer on my team, and then we get the Russian destroyer and they get a Japanese destroyer that, has great capping ability, and ours can't cap technically. So until you get more variety of ships and more population playing Legendary tier, the matchmaking is just going to be effed there. But I have faith that it will get better as time goes along. But But yeah, the Mass was a good purchase. I don't know what other ships you bought, but if you got Mass and like a couple tier 5s, tier 6s, that is very good start. Samuel says the overpen problem with some battleships. Do you think it's worth switching to HE to shoot cruisers? Maybe, but I'm like a purist on battleships. I run AP almost exclusively unless it's something like Nelson. And then Nelson I will play, with the HE just because it's so funny, right? And you're wrecking people's modules so bad all the time. But anyway, you have to be doing that. The bot is not doing that, right? Crack me up, dude. I'll show you what I got, dude. Waiting to see if Archer's going to show back up. I'm going to walk you through my port really quick. And just bear in mind, like, someone like Condemned Froggy is a great player, a great battleship player, does not have an appreciation for all the cruisers that he should have an appreciation for, I will say, unless it's probably just to troll Super and Cleve. Let me see if he's there. Not yet. So I have 2,500 games. I think Froggy's got 7,500. So a lot of people have a more complete port than I do, and a lot of people have bought more premiums than I have because I have, again, I've spent so much money on WG games before I even got to this game. It's kind of silly. So tier 7s, I've gone for all of the campaign ships except for Yahagi, which I mentioned. Not Yahagi. Duh. Yeah, exactly.
Somebody stepping a duck.
Not Yahagi. That was well timed. The blanking. Tier 7. Japanese DD. Help me. Yudachi. Thank you. Yudachi. So I didn't get that, but so we have Fletcher. I did grind all the way to Fletcher, and I'm not a DD guy, so I was actually proud of myself doing that without skipping anything. Baltimore, great line. Love both of the cruiser lines that we have, and maybe they'll do a cruiser line split as well on the US light cruisers at some point, like they did on PC. But love both those lines. Wichita, I've not played a ton, but a good ship. You found it, Obi. People have been slow to play with any of the toys. It will time you out if you do it too often, just so you know. That's the bots. My bots are legion around here. Bama, good ship. And again, if you have Massachusetts, some people say don't get Alabama, it's the same ship. It's not exactly the same ship, to be honest. It's a different play style. It's more of a standoff play style. And I would not count her the exact same as Massachusetts, though they have commonalities. Be honest with you, have not even played a game in Azima yet, even though I'm a cruiser guy. I don't think it's the most fun cruiser to play. I wasn't saying like don't do it. There is a cooldown on it, Obi. You're welcome to do as much as you want. Azima, just I'm not there yet on having time to play it, honestly, and I know it's going to be very situational. Mogami's a good ship. I love Mogami on PC, but we need a 155 millimeter gun Mogami, which is basically like Japanese Cleveland. I like it better than this heavy cruiser version with the bigger guns. Amagi, I like the Japanese battleship line. Hipper, have not played a lot. One of my favorite cruiser lines on PC because I really like the Hindenburg, which is the tier 10. There, you surpassed your cooldown. Okay, Archer, are you back? I'm not seeing you for some reason, sir. So maybe you're not showing as available. And then Odin and Tirpitz, Jean Bart, all from campaigns. All respectable ships in their own way. I love Kutuzov because I'm a cruiser guy. Kutuzov on PC is really, really, really strong. And I like her on Legends too. Roma, honestly, have not played a whole lot. Alaska and Yami are my two legendaries. I think I'm on the last stage of GK. And then I've got Shimikaze on hold while I'm doing North Cape right now. So those are the 7s that I have. So don't have nearly everything that some of you guys do that have played a lot more games than I have. Random Monarch flanked and killed both their carriers. Monarch is quick, right? But she's pretty weak on PC. Not my favorite ship. Not my favorite ship at all. But yeah, oh super, the 155 Mogami. I love that ship. You get behind an island, you can do insane damage because it's take the American rate of fire and give it Japanese fire chance, right? So it's insanely fun. And Cleve was saying they might potentially run that as a separate campaign ship at some point. It'd be its own version. Yeah, see, there you go. Super. 4 ships left to buy, and you've got the entire tech tree done. Yeah, that's crazy. But so yeah, this is only 2,500 games, which, yeah, that sounds like a lot, but I think between all my tank accounts, between my 2 tank accounts, between PC and I think I had 10,000 games in World of Tanks console and 10,000 on PC, roughly. And I'm not to 20,000 games between all my Warships accounts yet. Yeah, and you have to buy Vanguard. Yeah, so I've ground all the way to Conqueror on PC, so I've done the whole PC Battleship line for the Royal Navy. So what am I gonna do? Let's run a couple of my favorites until figure out how to get Archer in Division. And do Belfast. The premium booster on. I was in full tilt mode on cruisers last night. I've had such a bad night between really good games and horrendously bad games. So I was just totally pressing to try to get those 3 missions done, and I had some horrendous teams and I was not patient and it didn't work out so well, but I did make the first 3 steps. Yeah, you basically kind of hit it on the head, Obi. You have to get through the mid-tier US battleship line to get to Iowa, and Iowa is long. She's really long, and she gets punished badly because she's so long, right? So that's what you have to think about is you're slow and compact and relatively turny, and then when you get all the way to Iowa, it's a different experience. Though I appreciate the mid-tier Dreadnought battleships a lot more now than I did at first. Like, I will probably replay Colorado. Well, I will. I'm on New Mexico right now, but I hated Colorado with a passion on PC, but I played her in her first version, which was basically buffed pretty substantially, so have not replayed her on PC since then or played her on here. But I know how to play US battleships a lot better than I did back then, too. You know, you don't take Colorado to the 1 line or the 10 line start of the game. You'll never get back to the middle for the end of the match where you're needed if you get way out of position. So you just have to learn how to position. Says I'm offline? Okay. Let me, so you guys are gonna see the back office here. Maybe we'll try that. Whoops. Go here. I play on my PC, not from the comfort of my couch anymore. Okay, the Nelson's headed in, so we will go ahead and burn some smoke. As long as the Nelson, oh, sorry, let's have Lenin. Wow, I saw the guns, I didn't look at the name. And crazy ass Asthma. It's majorly out of position in an Asthma.
Smoke screen set.
Not where you want to be this early in the game in an Asthma. make an ass out of yourself. We just know they have thin skin, so we can pretty much wreck superstructure with
Do
even
not
our HE.
self-destruct.
Obi, I'm glad someone has finally appreciated my programming work on that.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Okay.
Off to a great start.
Tago. That, what happened right there is basically why I haven't played Asma a whole lot yet. She's like the definition of a standoff's second line cruiser. "41 seconds on our smoke. We'll keep track of that. Try to torment the Lenin a little bit, get him to push back. But we're gonna have to move up now because pretty much everybody's gonna be out of our main battery range. Shoot and scoot over here to the other side. One thing you'll notice with Belfast, she does not have the super high gun arcs that the US line does, so you can't quite nail people on the backside of islands in the taller parts like you can in, say, in Atlanta. Thought we were gonna hit him on there. Oh, we have New Orleans coming maybe through the gap. Lennon's coming back. Feel kind of safe behind these other ships, but it looks like he may be zeroing in on us, so we're gonna kite away.
My name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
There we go. All right, got another fire. And guys, keep an eye out for the New Orleans. There's New Orleans. All right, Superman. Hey, I downloaded that game, so hopefully you see something in your client for the link that I activated. So I'll have to hook up on that. Maybe give me a overview at some point. Thanks for the host and for coming by, my friend. Have a good one. You just have to learn a little bit of self-control, Obi, that's all. Just a tiny amount. It's fine. Okay. So the New Orleans is going to just keep peeking, so... Go up and use smoke again.
Smoke generator started.
Hopefully we can hit the Lenin. He's still kind of bunkered in.
Smoke screen set. All stations. Reporting
I don't know if anyone else realizes that the New Orleans is here. I don't know, Obi, you might not be young enough to appreciate all my movie references. Dude, Synop. Alright. Frosty Edinburgh. Kind of jealous.
Oh, he got all of that one.
Remember in World of Warships and the Voice Bar had a swearing one, wish they still had it. Oh, yeah, in the original, They, well, that got spammed. Were you a spammer of the curse? The curse command? Faux curse command? I'm not sure why they took that off. In some respects, I just don't think they trust console players to have a brain. Okay, use the Eddie smoke. Lennon's getting rammed by a friend.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Lennon's been a good source of fire damage for us. But looks like we got pretty much wasted at the A/B flank again. So someone's going to be flanking us from the rear area at some point here, looks like.
The enemy is about to win.
Clicking your mouse many times to restart your computer. Or you get the sticky keys thing. Like, that's... My problem is, like, I will hit the W and S key for forward and back way too much. Obsessively did it on tanks. I do it on ships. I had to disable the sticky key thing because I'd get sticky keys right in the middle of some big important battle moment. And my controls would freeze up. There's something Vader on there, I think. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a Caddyshack fan. Animal House isn't so politically correct anymore, but watched that too many times in my day as well. Alright, well, it's just the two of us left, so there's no point in overly prolonging this. I would like to get that Lenny out, though. Would like to get him out. Off. Smoke up. So let's smoke. Let's wait for the Atago to come in. Oh, they got a plane. We're gonna outrun our smoke. Yes.
Smoke screen set.
Ah. Okay. Let's radar the Atago. Switch to AP. Torpedoes are going to be coming soon. Have some citadels. Have some more citadels. Knew they were going to come around the back. Alright, we had a decent game. This is what was happening last night. I could not manage to get teams that could manage a good initial deployment and then could hold a flank. Seems like our flank would hold, or we would get advantage on a flank, and then you're getting flanked from behind because the other flank completely melted. So that was 458,000 credits and 2,200 XP. Where are we at? 5,100. All right, let's see if I can find you, Archer. I still can't see you, Archer. Are you still around? Maybe see if you... Archer, see if you are set where I can't see you. Or maybe try looking for division. Shoot your eye out, kid. Oh, I have that on my soundboard, actually. But it's my Christmas one.
I want an official Red Ryder Carbine Action 2-inch range ball air rifle.
No. Shoot your eye out.
That was the mom line, right? I think he gets told that by about 5 different people. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. That's weird. I don't know what's doing that. But sometimes the invite system doesn't seem to make sense. Whoops, okay.
Ho, ho, ho!
So you are there,
Merry
so let me
Christmas!
get you added to the party. Whoops. Party. Those aren't on there. That's funny, dude. Yeah, that's probably why. Chuck Norris is supposed to, like, Kool-Aid Man right straight out of your computer monitor and karate chop you. Or just, I guess, roundhouse kick you, right? Something like that.
Check.
Can you hear me? Yep.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why it says I'm appearing offline.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times before. And usually I don't have to have myself showing in order to pick you up on the division. So I don't know why it gets finicky sometimes.
Not sure how. Let's see. I don't know why it turned me to offline, but now I'm online.
All right. Okay. So I don't know what you want to do. I just need to earn some XP.
And I need to earn my 2.1 million again.
How about I play Atlanta?
You want to go 6?
Yeah. This is my moneymaker.
See, where am I at real quick?
Highlander, if
I'm
you're
at
still around,
1.7.
sir, the Atlanta is still in the shop for free XP. If she comes back around where you can, if you have enough free XP at some point to get her, or if she's ever like on special for doubloons, not the easiest ship to play, but probably the best credit earning ship tier for tier in Legends right now, in my personal opinion. She's awesome. All right. Guess I need to select the dang ship.
It usually helps. I've been in a couple of matches this evening where I just wanted to throw my controller.
So it's not like last night when you were undefeated.
No, I went 13 games straight winning, and then I got into a battle where my entire team, they were out within the first 5 minutes.
Oh, gosh.
I was the only one left, and I made it until time ran out.
Yeah.
It was on straight, and it was a domination round.
Well,
Basically, I was sailing in a big circle, capping as I went, being chased all around the map by the 5 ships that were left on our team.
my team in co-op was really good. Other than that, it's not been very good. I finished first and second, but my teams have been bad. All right, I think I will take this island off to my right, like straight where I'm heading.
Yep.
So I'll probably go like right
And
here.
There's a lot of divisions, two divisions, three divisions on the other, or two, excuse me, on the
Okay.
other team. There's a Shiratsu and a Sinop, and then an Akazuki.
It's a showdown. Monk is on the other team in the Fantask. Stream sniping bastard! Kidding.
So great, he knows where I'm at.
He might. You never know. I wouldn't say that he would do that, but you never know. And I have to try to hit him in an Atlanta of all things. That's just not right. That is not right at all.
Oh, and they're on our side too. He's over here.
Oh, Kutuzov, you missed.
Yeah, that's whoever he's divvied up with, Nakutazov.
Okay. Drift King.
All stations.
There he is,
And
right here.
Valindra.
Oh, nope, never mind. That's not him. That's someone
That's
else.
that's a div mate. I was spotted. He might be central as well.
He's in the smoke right here. Oh, the Akazuki is.
I'm a little too far off to actually... Oh, for ship's sake. Go
Ha!
through.
Well done there, sir. For ship's sake.
Got rammed by an Odin. Torping the corner I was on. Knew that was probably coming.
That must be him over there then, because there's the Akazuki and the Kuz over here.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all together. This Odin is going to have some serious issues besides ramming me. So he's going to be the focal point really soon, I have a feeling. Shoot that Odin. Don't mind me, I'm just a piddly little cruiser. Crap.
There's the Kuzov he's going on right now.
More torps
Maybe
incoming.
we can hit him off at the pass.
Kutuzov is just like right on the edge of my range. I'm shooting armor piercing for some reason too. Oh, actually got some armor piercing damage on him. 3,000. Grief, just a few torpedoes in this cap.
Just a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna park here. I've got actually... Kutuzov comes into the low spot to fire. I've got him.
He is.
He's approaching it. He wants to go into the little gap.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, you're the one spotting him, right?
Yeah. Got a couple on him. Moving forward.
I incapacitated him. I'm hitting him. He's on fire! I'm giving him a lot of harassment.
He's backing up. He's gonna. Oh, here's
That Monk?
Akazuki.
No, I don't know where Monk is.
Oh, he's coming towards me. Flee! Flee! Flee!
I'm gonna put fire in front of the Aki.
The designated target.
I'm not spotted, so Monk is not like in this immediate area.
Oh, the Akazuki's following me though.
Oh my god.
But he's not. I haven't been spotted yet.
Fire in on the Kutuzov again.
Hung up on an island. We don't have shots on this Akazuki.
in your general
I'm just going for a volume shooting.
Gotcha.
I can't really tell if he's like completely parallel to the island or what. There we go. Hitting him. Okay. Akazuki.
And Kutuzov is now in smoke.
Okay.
Akazuki's out.
Are you out as well?
No, I
that was
haven't
someone
been
else.
hit yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even been spotted yet.
Oh, you're out to the right.
Yeah, I'm kind of out here in no man's land, but I got torpedoes coming in hot on Kutuzov. He's sitting in his smoke now. He's firing.
I can probably push the Kutuzov, honestly.
Okay, he just fired in his smoke, so now I can see him.
Yeah, I can see him too. He has a pretty bad smoke penalty because of the range of those guns.
I might have him with a torpedo. Yep,
Nice.
got him. We're still hunting for a monk, though, right?
Yeah, I'm spotted now.
Okay, so that means he's probably over here.
Okay.
Oh, here he is, right here. Found him. Firing on him. Up in smoke.
I did hit him.
Oh, come on. Turn, Akazuki, turn.
Oh crap, he's gonna get me with one torpedo. It's kind of smart. He
Fortunately dodged my torpedoes.
Well, he sent those two spreads quite a ways apart in time, so
And that, yeah, and I can't get away from him. As soon as he spots me again, he's gonna
I'm
wreak havoc.
radaring. He ran out of radar range.
He's
Holy-
probably sitting in my smoke right now.
Is there any way, like,
Yep,
his,
he's got me spotted.
Oh, he got all of that one.
what's his torpedo damage in that thing, do you think?
I don't know.
Seems like I took like 20,000. That can't be right. Okay.
He's got torpedoes coming at me.
I'm aiming so far ahead of him, it's just stupid. Slow down. Yeah, it's ridiculous trying to hit him from 11 kilometers in Atlanta.
Alright.
I did hit him when he was at 8. Oh, just missed him. Oh, I just missing him like barely. I am so scoped out. It looks like he's like 8 miles away. It's crazy how many shells I've had hit right around him.
Got a fire on him.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm getting more in range now. Oh, I got him. Got hits on him.
Got him. Nicely done. Nicely done. Saved my life. But I only have 234 hit points left.
Shot your people, General Chaos. Are you in that div with Monk, sir? I'm only excited because I know what a rockin' DD player he is, especially in that ship. We're gonna lose. Don't worry. We're gonna lose this game. And that was an effective get us to chase. And I took a torpedo.
Yeah, I only got 234 hit points left, so I'm pretty much one shot.
I don't know, General, if you are the... We're in the Kutuzov. Or the Aki.
I'm pretty sure our other... Yeah, he just lost out.
Yeah.
And of course, we're so far out here, it's going to
You didn't notice at the beginning there, Monk?
Well, how...
I spotted you
far
right
are
away.
you?
I'm like, oh man.
Are you in range of the Massachusetts?
No. Oh yeah, I am, but I'm gonna get blapped. It's like I'm a one-shot kill.
Well, if you can poke behind this island, I can get out here
Oh,
and spot.
somebody stepping
Okay.
a duck.
I'm gonna hold fire until I'm behind.
Yep.
I can't
Almost
see
there.
him.
Almost. I'm almost there. Fortunately, I got another minute for my speed boost.
I'm gonna be in a rough place.
Yeah, because I don't know exactly where the other two battleships are at the moment. Mash should be the guess right there.
Was he in the Kutuzov? Because the Kutuzov, I was able to get through the gap a little bit, but barely. I mean, I shot a ton of times. You did a good job maneuvering because I couldn't zoom in on the direction of the ship well at all. Hey, we reset.
5 more seconds I should have.
We're gonna play Ring Around the Island now. I could do. I don't think I'm gonna have the turning circle. I'm gonna try to go.
Well, if he keeps...
I'm gonna try to go and torpin.
He's holding up. Damn it, he's holding up.
That's okay. It's gonna allow me to get, hopefully, to the edge of the island. Oh shit. Ship. Oh. Okay, does he know? Does he know I have torpedoes? This is the test. Does he know I have torps? I don't think he knows I have torps. He's not moving. He's not turning in. Oh!
All right.
Are you kidding me?
That means I'm gonna have to
Flood.
turn
Flood.
in.
Flood.
Is he flooding?
No.
No.
I hit him with 3.
I wish I knew where this other destroyer was at.
Monk said, oh. Well, I knew that was going to be tough, man. And it was going to be tough with you guys in that div. It just took us too long to work into you guys. And then Monk, yeah, I've had to go chase you out there. I was trying to shoot you from 11 kilometers. I was telling Archer, there's no way. I was right around you a bunch of times, and you were literally like on the very edge of my screen, and I'm aiming over here, like 3/4 across my screen. You're on the very edge, and it was just like around you. Yeah, that's a good game. You guys played well. It would have been nice to top it off by killing that Massachusetts, though. It's very rewarding having torpedo kills in Atlanta on battleships that are clueless that you have torpedoes. Come on, Archer, you can do this. What do you have, like 10 hit points?
I have 234 hit points.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot more than 10.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
Right, you just stay that course, Mr. Mass.
That 15 minutes went by fast. Holy crap. I can't believe the clock is up.
I didn't realize the time. Crap. I was watching the point counter, not the time clock.
Yeah, that C-cap got busy. Good game, gents. See, he got a high caliber. You guys did well as a div. My hit rate was not good. Shooting at La Fantas from 11 kilometers. I had better hits on you when you were close at first before you got into the smoke. And then you got me with one of those torpedoes. That was good sending out that second spread with a delay on it. I had kind of thought that you had spent your tubes on that. Okay, well, that was a better...
Well, and even though we lost, I still got pretty decent points there.
Yeah, I got 2,400 XP. That was a fun game. I had fun, but I need to get some credits here. No. Oh, you know what? Crap. I don't have my booster on, dude. I had the wrong boost. I didn't put my ship booster on, so we have to do that again.
Okay, hang on one second. I gotta check how I forgot to look at my any credits.
Like, why does that seem pretty low for
almost
XP?
Need like 130,000 more credits. Excuse me.
Samuel, if you're anyone else want to get in division, just holler. Oh, that was dumb. Dumb not running. That would have been a 7,500 XP game in a loss with my triple booster on.
I think the one thing that I'm really getting frustrated on is trying to get insignias.
Yeah, that's a limiting factor.
Yeah, because I've got the majority of my commanders up to rank 12. And I need that, I need those insignias after rank 12.
Right.
And I'm trying to get these rare ones done. But for the Shimakaze, I'm almost completed, but I'm short one commander.
It's not commander XP. That's not the limiting factor.
No, it's not. It's those...
Damn insignia and promotion orders.
Are fairly easy to obtain.
Right.
Because they're in most missions, and you can usually get them out of the store.
Yeah.
Somewhere, but
you get quite a few in dailies, but insignias are harder.
I was looking through the big Mamie campaign.
Hype,
trying to see how many, and I think you only get like 3 through the campaign.
You're gonna make me feel bad saying your code doesn't work because it's region locked, right? I have a bad feeling that Xbox code has to be played on a US account. Alright, well...
We only got one DD.
We'll have to figure out something else.
We have one more cruiser than they do. They got kind of stacked. They have 2 BVs, 2 destroyers. We have 1 BB, 1 destroyer, and all the rest are cruisers.
Okay.
I hope they're good aim.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of support at sea unless these cruiser guys get out of the middle. Alright, Hype, I'm sorry about that, man. I went on today and did a quick search. Only thing someone said is they were able to use an outer region code if they went and tried to redeem it through the Xbox, not on their computer. So, I don't get why they have to do that. I'm spotted.
Okay. Just coming into the cap here, so he must be over. Stop that island.
Well, he saw me through the gap.
There's the New Mexico.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna get spotted or torped when I come through this gap. I'm gonna try to get behind the little island. I don't know if I should be doing this or not.
Are you still spotted?
No, but if I get rushed, I'm gonna get spotted.
Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble and say that there is no DD.
No, it's the New Mexico spotting me now, I think. Yeah, because I lost detection. So I'm gonna make him pay, hopefully. But I'm gonna need help with that Pensacola. I'll try to get fire on him. As long as I have spotting here, I can kind of work off both these guys.
Yep. I'll stay out
Oh
here.
crap, now I'm spotted. I'm spotted from the middle. Shoot.
Right, Pensacola is going to be my next target.
Is that
There,
New Mexico
of course.
kind of holding?
Nope, he's still coming in. But I got torpedoes out for him.
Now I went too far. I overcompensated. You have... Okay,
5
well,
seconds
find
for
someone who
reload.
can use it, Hype. I don't know if it's the Pensacola spotting me.
I don't know, but I'm going to see if I can get his attention.
I'm stuck on the island. There's not a lot of maneuvering I can do. Oh, the battleship is coming too. I knew this was a high-risk position. And we did not have much support at all on this side. Now you have a DD by you too.
Holy crap, what was this guy doing way out here?
He just popped up.
A Voiski?
I don't know if our battleship is doing a whole lot of good for us.
Stealing my smoke? Oh, I ran into an island. But that island saved me.
Our battleship should be able to waste that Pensacola. Where is their battleship? Okay, I need to focus here.
I think this Podvoisky player is a new player.
That's not a normal
what he's
position.
doing. No.
Oh crap, there's the battleship.
And I don't know how he missed all of my torpedoes just now.
Can I get in torp angle? Ah,
Oh, got something. I think I got the
you got the
Pence.
Pensacola.
Okay.
That helps. Ah, I'm getting shot from behind now.
Come on, show me that Podvoisky. Probably gonna die here in a moment, but I'm gonna take a gamble.
Ah, there's a freaking shores. I'm dead. Totally dead. Not a lot I can do when there's 4 ships shooting at me. And our battleship is like completely not doing anything. Where is he? Yeah. Thank you for your support, as Bartles and James used to say.
The position of a strategic target.
Maybe there's someone who can use that region card. You could trade with them or something. Okay. Battleship's getting torp now because he's sitting completely still. He's dead. I'm having not a lot of luck.
All right. Took out the Podvoisky at the cost of revealing myself.
Well, I'm unfortunately a spectator for the next however many minutes.
And here comes the shots from the shores. Fortunately, he missed me. Probably not gonna miss this time. Got my steering.
Only good news is they are so focused on C and chasing you that they've given away the middle, and we have A, so it's even on ships, and we're accumulating a good lead on points. So we may have drawn them into the C cap.
I'm probably gonna burn to death here. Because I got 18 seconds. Oh, never mind.
You're out. If our team plays smart and doesn't push into them, that we have a chance of winning the game.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up behind Mr. New Mexico.
Maybe he will be as bad at dodging torpedoes as our New Mexico was. Shores is randomly shooting into the water, like 5 kilometers from his ship. He's shooting at where you were, like last spotted.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Come on, guys. They have one battleship to focus as a group. Another New Mexico. Okay, he's almost down. But they've literally got like 4-1 on this one for New Mexico. He's out.
Our team has taken the lead.
Who else is in B? Oh, they must have a their DD came back into B.
Well, their DDs must be. What is their DD? The other AT-CAT.
So this New Mexico's decided to go in solo 1v4. Our team has pretty good cover behind islands. Sorry, I died in Atlanta. I got rushed. Hey, Arcana, how are you, man? What's happening? I think I saw you back on Discord. If so, welcome back again. Welcome again. We have space if you want a division. Our teams are really bad right now. Mine have been. Last 2 games have been better playing with Archer, but before that it was pretty bad. It's been kind of 2 nights running, actually. Come on, guys. Just, why are you not focusing in New Mexico? Guess you got the shores too, but it just...
Well, there's the Dallas, the shores, and then the Mexico.
When were you on
and
my
then-
team, Monk? Were you on my team earlier? I don't think you were. I don't remember when you were on my team. You were the better team we played against. Oh, there you go. I wish you're on my team. If you're on my team, I would have won that game. There's no doubt. You wouldn't have torpedoed. Can go back in a time machine. You wouldn't have torpedoed me for over half my health. I wouldn't have had to chase you all the way to the border. But I did get you. It's funny, like when Cody and I were sync dropping, oh, it was probably a month ago, a lot. I think I had him like 4 games to 1. I just got in good situations. But I just seem to have one melting flank in a lot of games lately. This game we should win if we play this correctly.
Yes, except I was not expecting us here in New Mexico to slow down like that.
Well, he doesn't have much
Now I got
room to move now. You're either on him or behind him, right?
There we go.
Those are
I'm
looking
not
pretty
spotted.
good. He's not gonna be able to move in time in New Mexico. No, I killed you. I'm pretty sure I killed you.
Okay, Mexico's gone.
Did you kill Monk or did I kill Monk?
You killed him. I had some damage on him.
He had
got
you
the
on
final
fire,
shot.
and then I finished you.
Yeah.
Once you got into like that 7 to 8 kilometer range, where I didn't have to again have you aim the complete distance of my screen. No, I got you. I saw it pop up, man. I had 1 kill that game, and it was you.
That might be it. Oh.
He killed the Kutuzov. Shores is almost out. Okay.
Unfortunately, there's planes flying all over crazy here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head for B, but I'm sure I'm gonna get.
This team blew it when most of the team chased us into C, so that worked out.
So I'm down to 600. Oh, that DD is way out there. Okay. And Dallas is tucked behind the island, so
I've never examined this city. It has a church.
Come on, AA, do your job. Yeah, it did a job.
Alright, it's the comeback I need. Now that I have a triple credit booster on, like I should have. Okay, High Paid, thanks for stopping by, friend. Have a good day. Study hard. My yellow islands. Okay. So now you just need to stay alive for 44
this Dallas
seconds.
is almost a one shot.
Oh, there, Dallas.
Yeah.
Have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, shot down another plane.
Not bad. Don't get so happy about seeing planes.
Nice work.
Right. Well, I just hope they definitely boost the AA for these ships.
Rumor has it your wish will be granted soon. I'll bet the devs are probably working pretty hard right now doing all the CV stuff.
I bet.
Because I don't think they're going to want to have to say another update goes by and, oh, we're not ready again, you know? I'd be pretty surprised if they don't have it ready to go.
Would that be coming in February then?
That's what I'd guess would be the February update. Yeah, what do you think, Fatal? What do you think going up against CVs? It's a little different, right? The pain in the butt is when you're in cruisers or battleships when their torpedoes make you turn, and then you have to show broadside to enemy battleships or strong AP cruisers. It's not always the CV itself that gets you. It's sometimes what it does to your steering. Yeah, I've played with CVs for 4 years, not with them, but against them. So it's not going to make me quit the game by any stretch. Good game, Archer.
I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm kind of excited because I want to play the carriers. I watched some of the PC play, and I'm like, that looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's that one guy. Is it Askance? Is it that his name? He plays CVs pretty much constantly. So
I was trying to find some videos with the carrier play on PC, and I couldn't find a whole lot on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's him, and then there's another guy. It's like Wolf is in his name or something. The two of them play a lot of CVs.
There's a fellow that I watch his stuff called High Fire, and he plays Legends and he plays PC on the NA and the EU accounts, and I think it was right after they updated the carriers, he played a few games in them, and I watched them, and I'm like, that looks like fun.
Look up Mecha Wows replays. Yeah, there are some good CV players, and it seems like some of the CV players that are dedicated to it, like that's all that they play. So, again, that one guy, Oscans, I want to say it is, like he calls his like flight school or something. That's what his stream is always titled. All right, we're at 13,000. I gotta earn some credits or earn some XP here badly.
Just finished my credits.
Okay. I'll do anything.
So now Commander XP is the next one.
Did we just reset? No. Yeah?
Yeah, it's midnight.
Do you mind running that again one more time?
Sure.
Okay.
Cat's one of my favorite boats.
I could really just use to have a decent Atlanta game. I could probably finish. I just knew that position I got into last game was going to be really tough to hold if that Pensacola spotted me, and unfortunately that's what happened.
Yeah, and I had no idea. I don't know what that Podvoisky was doing.
Right.
He was just sitting there when he spotted me, or I spotted him, but my focus wasn't on him. It was on the Pence.
He made it hard for you to go right after the Pensacola. And then that
right.
Battleship was coming around, but if I didn't have the shores behind me, I was backed up and starting to accelerate forward to be able to torp the Battleship coming around. That would have worked out just fine, but
this might be an interesting match.
I got slaughtered by the shores.
I'm gonna head for C.
Okay.
Because there's already 2 destroyers over towards A.
I can go that side too.
And there's a Yadachi, 2 Cats, and a Benham.
C's better for me anyway. There's a couple islands I can hop between.
Yeah.
They have 2 DDs at A, so
yeah.
Hopefully they can, if they don't die immediately, they can play smart and hold off any battleships.
As long as we don't have the Cleveland over here, I'm happy.
Yeah, I might be able to counter the Cleveland.
The Cleveland, that one, any of the radar cruisers, I suppose.
Yeah.
But especially Cleveland because it's got such a high rate of fire.
Mm-hmm. It does.
But you're we're tier 6 now. It's like
low tier a lot lately too. The last 3 sessions have been a lot of low tier games.
Well, I took that avoidance.
Terrain avoidance.
Or
collision avoidance.
Yeah, I took it off so it doesn't sound an alarm, but it does put up the flag.
Okay.
Which
I'm spotted.
Gotta get used to now. Because the game before.
Man, I just got so tucked into this island. They're already shooting at me. Belfast. Oh, that's the bastard right there, the Benham. Can't tell which way he's going. Oh, come to me. Come to me, Benham.
Took out his engine.
You did the Benham?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's smoking up.
He's on fire. How far? He's in radar range. I radared him.
He's backing right into an island.
He's gonna back right into my guns.
Got him again.
Oh my, how was that short? I cannot believe that was short. Okay, good work. I get the assist. Some bad shooting. dumped some shots into the water, though, that looked like they were... I mean, I aimed right at his... a little above the water line, and they dumped into the water. Colorado's bailing out.
A just folded to to the enemy team. There's one DD left over there. Oh, the other one's up north. We still have all our ships, so they're down a destroyer.
Okay, Cleve, tell me what bot reference it is. The difference between AI and standard. There's something about bots being on both squads. And you wouldn't be far off all the time. AI, the bots on their team. Standard, they are on your team. I tell you, some nights, man, it is exactly that. I'm like going to open water. It's probably not smart, but I feel like I need to try to get some damage. Try to kite this Bismarck.
Looks like Johnny Bart's gonna go forward now.
Someone hit me. Probably the John Bart.
His guns are pointed over here.
Someone central hit me.
I just blocked my friend's DD or my friend's torpedoes there.
Oh, it was the Colorado, I think. Okay. Oh, there's the Belfast. Shoot.
Got a torpedo on the Johnny.
Belfast gonna get moving. There's... My aim is suspect tonight. Not the Akkad. Who got him twice?
Alright, Johnny is out.
Nice. I'm gonna rotate to the seaside at this big island. My radar's back up. Alright, Cleve, have a great one, man. Thanks for coming by again. Have a good night. Hopefully this grind will go well. It's not going to go a lot longer for me because I'm going to have to be up relatively early for work.
Yeah, I got to work this morning and they kind of looked at me funny, like, why are you here? And I'm like, because my schedule says 8:45.
Uh-huh.
And like as soon as I walk into the break room to get my coat off, one of my managers calls and says, can you give me a call? I'm like, okay. Call down, and they're like, yeah, since you and my frame shop manager was there as well. They're like, do you have any problem going home and coming back at 3? And I'm like, no, I can do that. I'm like, that would have been nice to know before I got here.
Right, before you drive.
Right. I mean, given it only takes me about 7 minutes to get to work. But
Right, still.
I'm just like, really? I could have slept in.
Yeah.
And then I haven't felt very good all day, so I'm just like, you know what? I've been working for them for over a year. I've never called in sick.
Right.
Never been naughty. I'm taking a day.
So did you not have to go back in then?
So I didn't go back to work.
Well, were you not on the schedule anyway then?
No, I was.
Oh, you were. They just wanted to
apparently they
shift it.
Changed it up and didn't let me know.
Gotcha. Which way is that Akatsuki going?
He's coming my way.
He's a ways away, but I'm not gonna hit him. Who is spotting me though? Someone is spotting me. Oh, they have 3 DDs left. DD that was middle that was spotting me.
There's that Cleveland way over yonder. Yay! I killed the Atkins.
If you can keep the Bismarck spotted, that would be good.
Where is the... Where is he?
He's coming right
he's
into
up.
my position.
He's way up north
Ooh,
of me.
that was a good shot. But
Nice work.
Our victory is in sight.
I'm gonna have to just creep out, see if I can spot him. He's only 9 clicks from me.
He's coming right to B.
I'm spotted. His guns are not turned on me right now, though, so I can...
Is he spotting us or did he over there?
I'm not spotted currently, so there's no one further north of him.
Oh, I just lost the Battleship.
Losing detection. Come on, guys.
Our victory is in sight.
Spotting would be nice.
Oh, that's left. We're all down here. We're all coming into A. But I'm gonna cut through the gap in A and I'll head your direction.
Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? I got dev
Bismarck
struck.
gotcha. Damn.
Seriously, how often does that happen when you're broadside and in Atlanta? It's not been a good 2 nights.
Oh, Cleveland. My nemesis.
It's the problem when no one's spotting. I should have just used my radar, but I want to save it for a DD. No help spotting. Well, I've got one more in me, and that's probably it.
Oh, who's spotting all that?
First down.
Didn't think I was close enough to the Colorado to get spotted.
There's 2 other DDs.
Yep.
2 left.
I'm gonna hide.
He didn't turn in. Okay, Samuel's gonna jump in on the last game.
Yeah.
All right, Fatal, have a good one, man. Thanks for coming by. For Samuel, I'm the potato the last 2 nights. I'm just playing greedy and been tired and...
Well, there is a DD over at C. Oh, and there's a DD over here too.
I just can't
It's the
believe I got
Udachi.
dev struck by the Bismarck from full health. That just doesn't happen very often. You get shot with AP. That's the fun of being a destroyer with a citadel, basically. Destroyer HP with a citadel. I think that Colorado is going to extend beyond your twerps again.
Well, that's
Maybe those weren't
the
yours.
Shiratsu that's firing those.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, he's
I
white.
had the Udachi spotted there for a moment, but I don't know why he never shot at me.
This gonna be tough.
Oh, there goes that DD.
Colorado wasted him.
Oh, here's the Udachi.
Ram kill. You have secondaries on you from that. That's my Bismarck friend. Forgot the Bismarck has hydro too. He didn't get that close to me to use it, but
I don't know how I missed those, but I did.
he might take no. So he might take one.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh. I don't know how I missed those. I don't know how. Oh, damn.
Leon is way out.
What is he doing?
I'm gonna pop out. I don't know.
Border humper.
Basically. Try to get.
Well, it
Samuel
was
in
good
here.
while it lasted.
Yeah,
we
it's
got a
good
torpedo
comeback
on
in the
that
last
Bismarck.
game.
Or something.
All right, Samuel. Get you in here. Can you send Samuel a party invite?
Yep. Let me just get out of here.
I don't have to.
Because I'm probably going to hit the hay after this, too.
Yeah, let's have one triumphant final battle.
Alright. What tier?
I guess I could do 6. I could do 7. I could do 5. Any of those would work.
Seaworthy Sam. Send invite. Invite sent.
Let's see about where I am at. I am.
Sam has joined the party. Party, because I gotta.
I might get through the second trial tonight. That's a maybe.
Oh, they must have killed the Leon.
Oh, game over.
Yep.
So you guys won that one?
No.
No, we did not. It was close. We were ahead, and then
Then I got dev struck.
yeah, that's where it just kind of fell apart. Thanks, Del.
Well, we were
Jeez.
way behind.
We
It
were
would have been an
ahead at
uphill
that
climb.
point.
No, I don't
But
think
then-
so.
Yeah, because then that Cleveland, he sailed all the way around
Oh,
and capped the bottom cap or whatever was it? B,
that actually reset.
and then almost had C or A cap completed. 6 seconds left, and no, it was the Cleveland that was, or the Udachi was in there.
Okay.
Spotted him, and then yeah.
I need a
fell
ship
apart
that's going to
from
get
there.
me 6,000 XP, which is it's doable.
What tier?
I'll do 5, 6, or 7, whatever you guys want to do. Probably 6 would be good.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, we could do
Do
6.
6. I'll do Belfast.
I did get that in a crate.
Oh, you did?
But yeah, I did buy some crates.
The
and I got
fire
it.
chance
That's a
with the
good one.
Belfast is fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't put any of the fire chance things on it, just because I only have. That's like my only ship that has HE, or my British ship that has HE.
I don't have any fire chance stuff, honestly. I have Ingenious instead of Burn It Down. I'd rather have
You know the
the targeted indicator than the HE chance. I've got increased speed and rudder shift, sponge, which is damage reduction, and then rudder shift again. So
after my experience with the Edinburgh going up against the Bismarck, I really like the Edinburgh.
Yep, I like that ship.
Because I took him from near full health and I sunk him. And I was just bow tanking, but I was chasing him down. And given he wasn't the greatest shot in the world, and I know German dispersion isn't one of the most wonderful things on the planet.
well, Sam was tanking in Edinburgh the other night against like 3 battleships for 5 straight minutes.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
that game.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
On Northern Waters, you're just like bow in on them. I think they were probably pretty frustrated. It took them a long time to kill you. We wound up winning that game. That was that.
Yeah,
That was that small-sided game.
yeah, it was like 5 or 6.
I think it was
Ships
six
on each side.
Yeah, and was
Yeah.
the Alabama game. Maybe it was only 5.
Yeah, that Edinburgh bow is no joke.
It's a tough little ship.
Okay, look, hey, we're high tier. That
As
hasn't
long as
happened.
you're not showing your side in it, you're good to go.
All right, what side we going? I'm gonna stay right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Left side already has a destroyer.
Okay.
Cat and a terrible.
Ooh, domo arigato, Mr. Nagato.
My least favorite.
How's that going?
That's me.
Are you enjoying it yet?
Still no.
No?
I only have one more upgrade to go on it. And I
What's
think it's
left?
the speed one.
Speed? It's still
Yeah.
better though. Once it's more maneuverable, it's better. Because
We'll
you
see.
can just you can get that last bit of turn in, so you don't take so much damage. You know,
That's true.
it's relatively nimble once you get the whole upgrade.
I have had a couple decent games in it, but it's just like I could do so much better in other ships.
Yeah, it's not the easiest for sure.
No, I don't think I'm gonna get to Amagi before because the sale's just for the week, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it rotates each week.
Okay.
I'm gonna smoke up here and start working on the Ismail.
What are their destroyers?
And cat and the terrible.
Ooh, okay, and the cruiser's gonna come right across the middle, looks like. I'll be waiting for you if you do. These paper Russian battleships have less superstructure. I mean, really.
I think I heard someone talk about the Tier 4 Russian battleship.
Yeah,
the
that's
Piotr. Apparently that one has a super bow.
it's an
and it could-
insane bow. It's like
Why?
almost impermeable at that tier. But the sides are really squishy. It's the bow that's insanely good. Pensacola is trying to make me feel better by just stopping broadside right in front of me. Come on. I have like the AP multiplier and damage increase. One Citadel.
There it is.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
I'm getting some good fire damage on the Ismail though.
I get one torp on the Mutsu. Right up the tailpipe.
Zach, the one coming to my left. Oh, he's almost dead.
Yay!
Got him. He let it out.
Yep.
Nice.
You invisible ship bastard. So wrong. The ship was right there, and then I was looking at it, and it just disappeared. How does that happen? Okay, I'm getting
I'm gonna
mucho fuego on the Ismail.
start turning back towards our base and shoot at the Ismail as I.
Okay.
It looks like. Actually, I don't know if they're overrunning our side, especially
The
if
other
Archer's
side,
gonna
yeah,
cap.
we're
They're
pretty-
just gonna start.
Yeah, they're over. They're all over on the west side there.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna push central. Looks like, well, we only have one cruiser back there, so And they are kind of trying to push onto our base, so I'm going to come back and help at base too.
Okay.
I'll go middle so I can get them in crossfire.
Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. That way I can shoot any cruisers that are trying to
I mean,
attack Archer.
That's a thing with Nagato. Like, when you hit a broadside with accuracy, I mean, that it does massive damage to cruisers.
I feel like these guys have no idea I'm capping their base.
They're not turning away. They're just headed for our base.
Yeah. Although
we
I
did
do
say
not
we-
know where either one of their DBs are at.
Yeah, one of them hasn't even been spotted yet.
I'm not spotted, and I'm dead center of the map, so I don't know what their DDs are doing. No, this York has no clue.
Yeah, he's moving away. That's fine with me.
Yeah, we do want to win for our last game, right?
Exactly. Even though I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more damage.
Yeah, all I've got is the one torpedo hit.
I don't know
And
where
a-
their
and-
DDs are. It's kind of strange. Well, one of them is really wide with the Orc.
Well, there's some torpedoes over there on our side. There's one on each side.
Warship. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Can't quite hit the York.
I think he's angled slightly away from us.
Yeah. The trade to the Gneisenau.
Yeah, he's definitely angling out now.
Here's
Oh.
one of the DBs. Yeah, Cat.
You can bail the base. It's okay. We have a pretty good lead, so this Gneisenau is almost out. So don't feel like you have to try to stick. We're abusing this Gneisenau. He burning. He got 3 fire.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother shooting at him.
Unless he has 5 fire with fire. There's Fiji.
Yeah, him I'm definitely gonna try and take out. I just have not been able
Well,
to
that-
hit him so far.
That York got the light bulb. He's coming back.
Well, that's good. He brings him into main battery range for me. Possibly. He's stopping. He's not really coming back. He's dead stop now.
Disconnect maybe?
Possibly.
There it goes.
Seemed kind of odd because he didn't throw it into reverse or anything.
Yeah, that's actually happened to me. I've only played 3 ranked games, and 2 of them I disconnected in.
Really?
Yeah, I loaded back in and there's dead.
That stinks having AFK teammates in rank. That happens to me more than it seems like it should. It's a hard enough game mode, let alone having AFK teammates.
Yeah. I've never had a problem with that before. I don't know what. It was just a bad night or something.
Superman said the cruisers were doing well in ranked. Is that true?
That's the only thing I've been using.
What are you
But
playing?
I was playing Dallas for 2 of them.
Okay.
I think I tried one in the Graphs Bay, but like I said, I disconnected 2 of them, so probably not the
Got
best.
that
Not a good
good.
sample size.
I got that at Cat.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Now I just have the Fiji.
Oh,
He is doing nothing. I probably should have changed this captain out for a fire inspiration captain because I tried increasing the AP penetration and damage, and it's just not reliable enough. These light cruiser guns. Need him more.
oh.
Okay. We have a battleship like way behind our base.
Is it the California?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
It is.
All it's left is
I've-
one DD.
I am spotted, so I think he's starting to head back towards the base.
Oh, crap.
Here's some torpedoes.
Right between me and you.
Yep. That's actually impressive.
Yeah.
That's a goal. if
If you can do that, that's... Yeah, it's right between the goalposts. So what do you think if I bump back around? Oh, okay, I'm spotted. I'm gonna try radaring. Be ready, I'm gonna radar.
Okay. Ready.
There he is.
There he is.
Accelerates like a mother. So close. Just like my night of being just a hair off of the destroyer hits.
Oh,
Alice got him.
Rate of fire. I wonder if I put...
way to go, Sam.
In the Nagato.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad a ship. Did I not?
Dispersion was on my side.
Oh my gosh, I didn't put an XP booster on that again. I'm just too mentally tired. I just want to play extra games. It's so fun. Yeah, that was not smart. Let's see. I might play one more if people are up for one more. No, you said you had to
I'm
go
on
to
the-
bed, so
I'm on the global XP. I'm sorry. I'll do one more.
one more.
I didn't have a booster on.
I
I will
just
put a booster on now.
I'm at 19,288. I need 1,722 or 12. So why don't you guys
just-
pick a tier?
Okay.
All yours, Sam.
All
were the-
me, huh?
High score gets to pick, like golf.
You
right?
are the decider. I don't know if you ever
How
watched
about-
American Dad.
I've only
you
seen
watch
it a
that?
little bit.
Yeah, I've only seen a little bit as well.
Here's the one where Stan keeps harassing Roger about he's do nothing and lazy, doesn't do anything. And then Roger's like, well, I am the decider. That's why I'm on this planet. So he takes him back to his sanctum or whatever, which is just a storage unit where his spaceship's at. And then Stan finds out that he was actually basically a crash test dummy.
Explain.
And so
something.
he's just poor me, and then he gets a job at this like hot dog manufacturer. And apparently they released some hot dogs that were deadly. Death dogs.
Oh goodness.
And so he's now in charge of these death dogs, and he sends them to Steve, or the son's friends, like a hot dog eating contest. Oh, it's funny. And then of course it fails. So then Stan's like, all right, well, I'll give you my EpiPen, and you are going to be, the decider if I live or die. And then of course Stan gets stung by a bee, and Roger's really milking it.
All right, tier 5.
Alrighty.
Is that show still going on? I know, like, Family Guy still has new stuff coming out, but it's
Crazy how long some of those have
Not-
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Family Guy.
Well, like The Simpsons. I mean,
With Simpsons.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
The
how
one-
long
the one that
show's
they
been
quit-
on.
They quit doing that I always liked was Futurama.
Yeah, I
I
never
liked
really
that
watched
one,
that
too.
one, but that was Matt Groening
But-
too, right?
Yeah. But of course, the one that I really hope goes on forever and ever is Rick and Morty.
And I have not watched that one either.
Oh, it's not youth appropriate.
Well, right. I mean, I have not watched South Park or anything for a long time because I have kids. So I remember I bought the
And-
first South Park movie on DVD and watched it with my wife, and she's like, "What the flip is this?" You know, sodomizing Saddam Hussein. Just the first opening number with the song and dance number, Uncle Bleeper.
Yeah.
It's just funny, but
Terrence and Philip.
my brother, trying to think, my brother had a good friend in college who supposedly, like, one of his friends is Matt Parker or Trey Stone, one of the two, and like one of the characters, like Cartman, was kind of patterned off him. I don't know if that's completely true. His name was Dave Cartman with a C.
Oh, that sounds like it would be a good fit.
It was a pretty good
plausible.
fit.
It's plausible.
We just we had some other connections. Like, we grew up in Arcadia, which is right next to Pasadena, California, and the two Van Halen brothers went to my junior high school for a while. David Lee Roth went to Pasadena High School, and then the Van Halens moved, but the bassist, Michael Anthony, he and his brother also went to my junior high school. So my brother was like best friends for a while with this guy, Mark Soboleski. Well, Michael Anthony's real name is Michael Anthony Soboleski. So my brother was really good friends with his brother.
Oh, jeez.
So we had a few. That was like when we were, kids.
Just know all the people, huh?
Well, in Los Angeles, you never know who you're gonna know.
That's true.
My dad trained racehorses for quite a few actors and sports figures of the day too. So, not big names now, but definitely big names in their time. Gregory Peck and John Forsythe and David Cassidy from Partridge Brothers, Partridge Family.
Texas must have sped up.
I am going straight middle on Haven. I don't know why.
Well, I haven't spotted anything out here yet, and I've done a big loop.
Okay, Buddy. I need to get this Buddy out. And there's a Furataka hiding, too.
Yeah, I see him. I'm kind of headed his direction.
There's a destroyer somewhere down
I'm just
here.
thinking I'm going to own the middle and Byron with my secondaries. Oh, there's a destroyer way on the far side. Could take this Buddy out if I get good shots.
Main turret critically damaged.
Man, this Texas
Being negative.
really wants me.
Okay, I'll turn in.
Here's a Dallas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, yeah, the Dallas is going to be in play here really shortly. I'm trying to not show too much side of the Byron. If I can get all my guns around on the Dallas, I'll have a good shot on him.
Somebody just poked him
Somebody's
pretty
chunked
good.
him, yeah. You gonna hide behind the rock, but he's running out of rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna. Oh, not. You got engine trouble. And I have German battleship dispersion. This one looks better. He's almost out. Whoops. And enemy cruiser.
Got a fire on him.
Furataka.
Nice.
Furataka's going to be twerping here shortly. Oh, have a whole gaggle of them to my left. angle away from them.
Here's a...
Shoot, we're gonna have to probably double back to our base potentially.
Yeah, I was just looking
There's the
at that, too.
Monaghan out here.
Yeah, I tried to shoot a couple shots at him before he disappeared.
See if I can get out here and spot him. Do you know what the detection is roughly for the Monaghan?
5.5.
More than 4.8?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a US PD. It's definitely.
I'd say if they have it spec'd for detection, it's probably
Ooh.
like...
Did I get that furry taco?
You might. I hit him, and then I think you hit him right after with a torp. So.
There he is, right here. Here's your Monaghan.
Thank you.
And I am spotted. I'm gonna fire and then smoke.
Koenig. I can't make that turn. Koenig. Yeah, they're going to be cruiser 2 pushing our base here shortly, so I'm going to head back that way. I got a HE spamming Koenig here to my right. Don't hit the island. Don't hit the island.
Yeah, I'm gonna start turning back too.
Okay. I'm still have shots on this buddy probably. Yep.
The ship is on fire.
Buddy's stopping and backing up. Oop. Jaguar really close in.
Enemies capturing our base.
Yeah. Well, we have a DD back there. Come on, why are my secondaries not going off on this Jaguar? I really want to get that Buddy Oni out. He's got more speed to evade. This Jaguar is probably going to wind up torping me.
I'm coming.
Question is, will he torp behind me? Oh, I might evade. Aha!
Nice.
Hit him for 5,000 with guns.
Should be able to help you out here.
Getting
There you
secondary hits. I'm gonna be dead with secondaries here in a second, hopefully.
So the Monaghan has moved along. I'm guessing he's heading right
Nice, there we go.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
Now we got a Koenig.
The buddy is. I'm gonna try to get
You want
my
the buddy?
guns on him. I might have him.
Here's the Monaghan.
He's gonna bow into the Koenig.
I'll wait for your help.
Buddy's out.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
don't
was
wait.
gonna say I was gonna wait for your shells to hit before I
On
shoot
again.
at him. I assumed that Trento would be able to help you with him.
I just
Yeah, and
actually
so's
caught
the
better
voice.
dispersion on that salvo.
Main turret critically damaged.
Come on, secondaries. It's the Terminator. Got me pretty good.
Oh, my torpedoes.
Okay, what's left? Man, a lot of ships died there in like a 3-minute period. I do love the
Oh, yeah.
Byron, man. I tell you, the Byron is
Yeah. I had my
good ship.
best game ever in a Bayern.
Did you?
It's a very good ship. Especially at its tier.
I think it's the best tier 5 battleship, honestly. It's the most versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely brawl up
Right.
close.
Yeah, that might be a good ranked one.
I especially love that all the destroyers think they're going to come in and you're going to be an easy mark because you're a battleship player, and you just, I mean, I have my way with a lot of destroyers.
Yeah, the secondaries.
Yes, I died.
You get torpedoes off on them?
No, I never got close enough.
We're going to try to carry you, man. My back and shoulders and Sam's back and shoulders are really tired of carrying your butt.
Other than spotting, I didn't do jack in this game. I only have 7,600 damage.
This will hopefully get me over the ship XP finish line.
But I do have 2 kills. 1 fire, 1 flood, and 1 torpedo.
Who's shooting me? This Fabuki is shooting me.
Did you make him mad? Did you say something to
him? I
him?
didn't do anything. He's just bored.
Shoot him back.
I did.
Sam, that was not very nice.
No, those weren't mine.
Oh, those weren't yours.
Mate,
Didn't you just twerp him?
No, that wasn't me.
Somebody else.
Sure. I'm pretty sure the New York doesn't have any torpedoes.
That version does. It's the. There are like some U.S. battleships that actually had the midship torpedo launchers.
Oh man, this Byron. He's killed 2 of our team.
Cleve, what are you doing, man? I thought you went to bed. We're almost to bed. I'm almost to bed. I've had a pretty rockin' Byron game. Dude, I love this ship. That is a good comparison.
Everybody's shooting and torpedoing at you.
Just leave me alone, man. I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm just sailing along. It's this destroyer.
Yeah, but he fired 3 rounds at you, and he only connected with 2 sets. The first one, he missed you.
You woke up randomly. I don't do that too much of late. Yes, finally.
He had more torp hits on you than he did on everybody else in the game.
Well, the missions are not giving credit for that anymore, right?
Yeah, it's a shame. They fixed it.
Yeah, that was lame. I didn't even try. I just couldn't do that.
Well done, sir. Sirs.
Hey, let's go out on top.
Yeah, that was a good game for you. Got the close quarters kill.
The Byron is like every game. I mean, it's rare for me not to have a pretty good game in Byron.
Their Byron had a good game too.
Yeah, we never really ran up against him. He must have finally got worn down on the other flank. Or was he back behind? He was back behind the rock, right?
Yeah, and then he went back towards their base.
Okay.
Yeah, the one we were chasing down. He got me, so one of his kills was me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Each had 2 kills. Nice.
I like it. You're doing well in that Molotov so far. I told you that's a good ship.
Yeah,
I like that.
You were right.
Very
used it a little bit. I don't know if I would use it for ranked though.
Yeah, it's kind of a give away one big mistake and you're in trouble. So
I played 1 ranked battle like right after they started, like within 3 minutes of rank starting. I got in pretty quick and I took the Fabuki out. I had the most points on my team, but they all rushed to 1 cap zone, and it was on shards.
Like I don't have to keep doing this. Whoops.
Half of their team went over to the other cap. A battleship, a cruiser, and a destroyer stayed at the middle cap, which is where I was. Basically, I was just spotting them because I can't remember what destroyer it was, but it was somebody I could outspot, and I just kept shooting torpedoes through the gaps, and I'd get 1 hit every once in a while. I don't remember. I think I got 2 kills, and then it came down. My entire team I was the last one standing, and I was being chased by, I think it was Dallas, and
it's not gonna go well.
No, yeah.
The destroyer and and one Battleship. I don't remember which ones they were, but they basically boxed me in and ended me.
And abused you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Like if you are not a destroyer and your ranked team does not have a good destroyer, it's just going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if you try and be the destroyer, and if you're a competent player, then you can just have bad teammates that way and lose in that way as well. So it's tough.
It is.
Because I held that B cap until we had capped the one in, and they all came back, but then they all got annihilated because their DD ended up going, I think, north and was spotting all of them, doing what he's supposed to do. Well played to them. And I was just kind of zigzagging back and forth in and out of the cap, but they had that Dallas sat just inside the cap where I couldn't get to him. I could spot him, but he was shielded by, so I couldn't torp him. And it ended up going south real quick.
I need to test something. If I can get... No, I can't get in there. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for me. That was fun, you guys, though. Thank you. Thanks for finishing those last 2 games. That was a better ending. We just need to get on a roll a little sooner.
At North Cape, I just abandoned that. I don't have the ships.
Well,
which kind of sucks, but
I'm not going to make it all the way, but I'd still like to try to make it to the Sharn.
Yeah,
I just... Because I started on North Cape, and then I'm like, you know what, the heck with it, because I finished Yamato, which I haven't even taken out yet, and switched to the Kavrosk.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm only 3 out of 5 right now in the Edinburgh, and then I've got to do Belfast before I get to Sharn, so it's going to be tough. I got to look at that table. I posted on my Discord of the person who did the spreadsheet on all the ships for the North Cape.
Oh, yeah.
It's posted out there, but yeah, this stage is especially bad. I have the 2 commanders, but
has there been any rumors at the next bureau projects other than North Cape?
Not that I've
Is that
heard.
in the February update, probably?
Yeah, they won't change anything until then, probably. So
I figured that's when because they usually do a fairly decent update every month, right?
Yeah, generally. But
the one at the New Year is usually the big one.
Yeah, and this one's a 6-week, 6-week period.
A little bit longer. Yeah.
So it's longer than normal because it is one of the big ones. I don't think they want to have to reset it so quickly. But
right.
So yeah, I imagine the next one will be pretty. I think the next one will have something to do with CVs though, even if it's just like a test mode, kind of like they did with the tokens to play the Yamato. So
right. I kind of wish they would do that map that's just, I think it's all open, but it's a big circle and you have to move towards the center of the circle.
And
capture the zones going into the circle.
It's called Epicenter.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it. I don't mind it. I've never disliked it. But a lot of people on PC absolutely hate it. I think it's kind of fun. And maybe I'm weird that way.
I think I only tried it once.
Because if they put Epicenter in and got rid of straight, I'd be totally happy with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't need to get rid of straight. They just need to change the alignment.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling they're kind of happy with themselves that they made it different. So, but
it would be nice. It would be nice if they maybe threw out a couple more maps or changed up some of the maps as far as spawn points and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, or bring a couple new maps over, so that could happen too at some point. But we shall see. But yeah, I would be happy if they just straight up changed straight to the east-west orientation, got rid of that goofy torp channel business. But at this point, I don't think they're going to do it because it's been that way for so long. So
that, and then what was the other thing I was going to say that I forgot completely. Awesome. Oh, to make Two Brothers a little bit more frequent.
Yeah, then the once every 2 weeks.
yeah, I don't know
usually
why that
get.
is. And I like that
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, and maybe that's it. Everybody's itching for that map, and they keep playing hoping to get the map.
They've never put ocean in, right?
I don't
No.
think so.
I mean, that only comes up once in a blue moon. You know, that's just water. There's nothing. There's no terrain at all.
Kind of like Epicenter.
It's a blank map with no islands whatsoever. It's just open water, the entire thing.
That would be kind of cool.
So
That would be more realistic.
it depends on what ship you're in, whether it's cool or
Right.
not. Like if you're in a cruiser that can be obliterated by
Atlanta.
a lot of the battleships in play, yeah, and you're getting spotted by DDs that you can't see. It's a very interesting map with an interesting result usually, but it's doesn't come up very often either. So
That's when your whole team just huddles together, so you can't really target one ship. It just keeps bouncing around every time you try to switch targets.
pretty much, yeah, pretty much. All right, gents, I'm gonna get out and get some sleep, hopefully.
Yep, me too.
So
You
thanks,
gotta
that
take
was
the dog
awesome.
to bed.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back on Friday and Saturday. So see if you guys are around.
Tomorrow night will be an early night because I have to be to work at 8, so
There you go.
I have to be up at 7. I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, I have to be up at 6:15 tomorrow. So
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
and I have to actually be
You
up.
should probably go to bed. You got like 5 hours.
I have to be up at 5:45 on Saturday morning because I have to coach a soccer game that starts at 6:15 a.m. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah. So, all right, you guys. Thank you.
Yep. Have
Thank
a good
you,
night.
sir.
Awesome. Have a good night, you guys.
Yep. Good playing with you guys.
You too.
Yep. Good playing with you.
Thanks anyone for joining. We will be back, like I said, hopefully Friday night, barring any kind of personal accidents or disasters. So thank you so much for joining. If you came by tonight, we will see you in 48 hours or less. This is Van Kraken. I am out. Have a great one and good night.